You know, you ain't have to like carry it. You could just fold it in.
That's crazy. I wonder if like when Verizon came out with the Razor phone, I wonder if they thought about the Razor scooter. That's what made them make a slim folded phone
I don't know. They probably did.
and call it a Razor. Like the scooter, the scooter didn't have Razor wheels on it. Didn't it have the Razor style wheels?
On the scooter?
Yeah, it had the thin wheels on it. Or did it
Uh,
have the thicker wheels on it?
I don't remember.
I think it had thin wheels on it.
They were like I know they were different colors. You could get like different color wheels.
That's crazy.
But I don't remember like how thin they were.
Oh, something else I had. You remember the movie Ants?
Yeah.
Remember the blue ant?
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but I had him and he could talk and like he can like bend his arms and stuff like that. He was huge too, bro. He was probably like the size of like I was almost like almost 2 feet. He was huge, bro. He was probably almost 2 feet tall, or like a foot and a half. He was tall and he could talk. My dad had actually bought that for me for Christmas one year, and I played with the freaking toy all the time until one day I put it in the tub, and like his talking ability went away.
You killed him.
I killed him, bro.
You murdered him.
He was like, "Let's go," and like I was like, "Mom, it won't work anymore." And she was like, "Did you put it in the tub?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was trying to make him swim because in the movie it was raining." I think it was like something with water happened in the movie. So I was always that kid that tried to remake scenes from movies.
Man.
Like I always remade scenes from movies, and that's probably why I like video and stuff.
Yeah.
But I always try to recreate scenes as a kid, bro. So yeah, I put my man in water, man. And my dude didn't talk anymore, so
That's crazy.
he probably talked a little bit. Like it still had malfunctions. He talked a little bit afterwards, but after a while, in the middle of his conversation, like him saying like quotes from the movie, it'll just die out
Yeah.
and sound like creepy, like it just be hard.
I had you know those skateboards, like there were mini skateboards you could like
a penny board.
well,
For your fingers.
yeah.
Yeah. You can put them together. You got a little screwdriver with it
Yeah.
to put the wheels on.
Yeah.
That thing was cool, man.
I had one of those.
What was the point?
I don't understand. Like,
I ain't gonna say what's the point. I'll take that back because there's some people who are good with like hands.
I mean, yeah.
Hands.
Because in the commercials, they'll be going crazy. They'll be doing all those tricks. And then you get it in real life and you're like, I can't do what they do.
Yeah,
like,
I can't do that.
how do they do? Like,
Can't
they
do no
trick you.
freaking ollie.
They're tricking you, bro. It's advertising towards the kid. But, yeah. Not like, you know, like, when you watch like cartoons growing up and they would
Yeah.
have toys on the cartoons and you'd be like, I want that toy they got on the cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
It was an episode because I was like a big Arthur fan. I still love Arthur to this day. Like I'll still watch it from time to time.
Yeah.
But like I loved Arthur when I was growing up.
I love Arthur too, man.
Like in this one episode, they had these shoes. I don't know if you remember this one. They had like, these shoes with these little like coils on the bottom.
Yeah,
of
then
them.
you bounce. You can.
Yeah,
jump. They have something like that now.
yeah.
Not with a coil, but
I wanted those on there. Like I thought that was so cool. Like I was like, bro, like, and I wanted him to get them so bad in the cartoon.
wasn't he trying to? Did he enter a contest or something like that?
Nah, I think
And he was trying to win them
they're
or
called
something.
moonbound shoes or something. But he was trying to buy them, but I think his parents was trying to teach him how to save money, to get them.
We need to watch that show while we're older. Like now that we're
I
older.
watch it
Yeah, and like
on my DVR. It's set to record every day. Like it's set to
True?
automatically record. Like I really don't. I don't watch them like that. Like I used to. Like I used to watch them like every morning
Yeah.
as an adult. Like just because I like I remember the show and I loved it. But I haven't watched one in a minute. But I love Arthur, bro.
they used to do like a little mini episodes sometimes where they would like it was like informational. Wasn't it like on educational stuff? They would do sometimes.
I mean,
I think on Arthur.
every episode was kind of educational. I mean, it's PBS, so they always trying to teach you something
Yeah.
about like life and how to treat your friends and parents.
I think they was doing one about culture, about like food culture.
Nah, you probably thinking of Buster. Buster had his own show.
Oh, okay, it was Buster. Yeah, it was
Like,
Buster's
he
show.
would travel and like it'll be real people. And
Yeah.
he'll like be traveling postcards from Buster.
Yeah, he did one about I think one time he did one where what was it? I think he sat down and ate with foreign people, and he was like I think it was like a misconception that Americans put ketchup on everything.
Oh,
So I think like Buster put ketchup on his salad or something like that.
Buster was a.
I can't remember.
Buster was wild, bro.
Yeah.
He was a G.
Yeah,
But yeah, like they would do that. He had his own show, but it started out as a little segment on
What was
Arthur.
was it? What was Binky? Wasn't it? What's his name? Binky? What was he?
He was like a dog.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like a
He was-
dog.
Freaking bully.
But Binky was cool. Like he wasn't even like a real bully. Like it was all his friends that were really bully. Like he would be chilling with Arthur and Buster and everybody else.
Yeah.
But then he would go chill with his other friends that was like
The
bullies.
jocks.
They called them the tough customers.
Yeah.
I still know. Like I used to watch it a lot, just like a year ago. But
That's crazy.
and that on that show too, they had like these little not rocks, but they were like they'll call them Puglies or something like that. Or
I think I remember that. Wasn't it like some potato looking thing?
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but he wanted one of those bad too. And his dad gave him a rock, like a toy rock, because when his dad was growing up, that was a toy. Like
His dad wasn't that like a rich guy? What's somebody? I forgot who parent that was. Muffy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
dad,
Muffy was a rich girl.
Crosswire.
Yeah,
Motors.
Muffy,
He owned
Muffy Crossfire.
He owned the like
Telephone? Wasn't it a cell phone company?
it was like a car dealership.
Oh,
Cross.
he always had a beeper or something. That
Crosswire Motors.
he was like always on his phone or something like that.
Yeah,
Always on his checking his beeper and always on his cell phone all
Yeah.
the time. It was crazy. I guess it was like showing you like the life of a rich kid and how their parents are like some rich kids, how their parents aren't really there for them.
never there.
Yeah.
Now, I mean,
Versus like a regular modern family, like Arthur's family was there for him. And
Yeah.
they did a lot of things together in
Oh,
a
hey,
modern
Arnold.
household.
Hey Arnold though, her dad had a
Helga.
her dad had a beeper.
Yeah, he owned a beeper company. I
Yeah,
think.
he was like the beeper king
Yeah.
or whatever.
He was the same way. The rich dad.
They weren't
Well,
really
they were just
rich, though.
wealthy.
Like they were straight. They weren't poor, but they
They were just wealthy.
they weren't like rich and nothing like that. Like
He was always doing business meeting and traveling though.
yeah.
So he was like
He
never
was
spending
kind
time.
of like shady too.
Yeah.
Like that, it was crazy. Hey Arnold was like real, like, cause both his parents are dead, and like her parents, like her mom was an alcoholic. Like you didn't realize it when you was a kid watching it, but her mom was a straight up alcoholic. Like
Whose mom?
Helga.
Oh.
Her mom.
Oh, she was always slumped all the time.
yeah, she was. Yeah,
Helga,
She was
what are you
like,
doing?
yeah.
She was,
her dad was like ruthless, bro. Like he didn't even care like about nobody. But
bro. Her
like,
big
himself.
sister was kind of weird.
Her big sister was like
She was very sweet.
she was overachiever. Well, I wouldn't say she was overachiever, but she was like really smart, and she always kind of like did.
She was gullible to me.
And yeah,
I feel like she was one of those girls at the party that like the cool guys can get her to come to the after party with them.
maybe.
Like they could trick her
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, you should come to the party. We think you're really cool and you'll fit in." And she'll be like, "Oh, gee, you really think I would?
Yeah.
Well,
she was,
okay, guys, I guess I'll ride with
she was-
you."
Yeah,
She
she
was
was
one of
real-
those.
She was real sweet and innocent, and that's why Helga hated her so much because she was
Yeah.
like, "You're such a goody two shoes. Like you're so sweet and innocent, and you're always getting like good grades and awards and stuff." And
Everybody
like,
praises you.
and everybody wants that expects that out of me, and like I'm not doing that. So like I hate everybody, and like that's why Helga was so angry all the time, bro.
Yeah. I was just watching Hey Arnold, and I was just looking at that episode when she's like told her sister all that. And She
Yeah.
was just telling how upset she
And she
was.
started crying and stuff.
Cause I think I forgot what her sister's name was, but I think she
Yeah,
had chill.
I don't remember.
She had hung out with the with this other girl. There was another girl, Lila. Yeah, Lila had hung out with was hanging out with Helga's big sister because they had Big Sister Day, Big Sister Little Sister Day or something like that.
Yeah.
So Lila came to stay at Helga's house with Helga's big sister, and they left Helga out because Helga was like she didn't want to be involved.
That's
But she was
messed
like, I
up.
don't want to do none of that. I don't want to do none of that girly stuff. I don't want to do none of this sweet making cookies crap. Like she didn't want to be involved. But she saw how much fun her real sister was having with a girl who's not even her sister. So she started getting jealous and trying to sabotage them.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that
But-
episode.
Every time she tried to sabotage them, they still found happiness in the moment. And she was just like, she couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Arnold was like, give up. Like, just go join your sister instead of hating on
Just
her.
have fun. Like try to be better.
Yeah.
You know? Or more understanding, but I don't know. Man, yeah. A lot of cool like back to what we were talking about before.
You were talking about the toy from Arthur. Well, I knew you were talking about the shoes and that potato thing. Did you want that potato? The potato thing from Arthur?
It wasn't a potato.
Well, whatever it was, like a little rock toy, something like that.
It was like, yeah, I don't know. It was like kind of made out of clay. Like you could squish it and stuff. And everybody had them, and he wanted one so bad, and I wanted one so bad too, because he wanted one so bad. So yeah,
Holy
I
crap!
can't remember the name of him, but yeah, his dad gave him like a pet rock because he was like, "I'm gonna give you this so you can be happy."
I never had like an Arthur toy though. Did you?
I had the books. Like I read the books a
I
lot.
had the books. Oh, the Bornstein Bears. Is it Bornstein Bears?
It's Berenstein.
Berenstein Bears.
Yeah, Berenstein Bears.
Berenstein Bears. Yo, I had all those books, bro. I read them all. Like,
Yeah, I had them too.
There was always some awesome stories going on with the Berenstein Bears.
I love them, man.
Oh, Franklin. Did you have any like Franklin action figures, or did you just books?
I just watched
the show.
I just watched the show.
Okay.
I didn't really like keep up with it, but
Franklin.
it was.
I think I had a Franklin toy. I think I did.
I know everybody was like, I never had a Beanie Baby.
Beanie Baby.
You remember Beanie Babies?
Oh, wait, Beanie Baby. I gotta look this up real quick.
Man,
But it's so far back, man.
You could like collect them. And they were like different animals.
Oh nah, man. I never had a Beanie Baby.
It's like a whole craze, man. Everybody was like trying to collect, get as many Beanie Babies as they could get. And you can get them in like your Happy Meal sometimes from McDonald's.
Yeah, I never had that. Let me see something. I think they did have. They had Franklin. Oh shoot! I think they had Franklin toys. I'm trying to look it up real quick. Yeah, they did. They did have Franklin. He was like stuffed.
I mean, from every show, they always had like merch like you could buy. Cause they was always trying to make as much money as they possibly could off of that character and franchise.
Heck yeah, yeah. Because it was like Franklin. They had a fox friend, and they had a friend that was a skunk, and I think it was a beaver. Yeah, it was like different. They had different friends on Franklin. But yeah, I think I had just Franklin. I just had his one toy, like just him. I never had any of his friends or nothing like that. And I think it was like more of a decorative piece because you couldn't move it around or nothing like that. It was just like a steel piece.
Oh,
like just a little figure, just a model of the character. That was all it really was.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really play with it that hard, so
I just realized the reason why they call action figures because you could like move them and
yeah,
make them do actions.
they can create. Yeah,
I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
I just thought they called them action figures just because they were like action figures. Like I didn't know like action
no,
you can
because
move.
they was from an action situation. No, it was called action figure. They can do actions. If they can't move at all, it's called a model.
Ah, that makes sense now.
This is called a toy model because it's just posing.
I didn't know that. Like that, I was today years old when I found that out.
Today years old.
Like, yeah, man, that's crazy. But what about like toys that you wish maybe you had, like
What toys I wish I had?
from like earlier generations?
Toys I wish I had. Most of the time, I had got every toy I really wanted.
Like
I really wanted games was something I really wanted.
I'm talking about like ones that came out from earlier generations that
Like around these times now.
No, earlier generations.
Like when we were like kids.
No,
What
well,
do you mean?
when you were a kid,
Before
earlier,
us.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Like,
Earlier, like way before us,
Yeah,
type
like,
generation. Oh,
it came out
He-Man.
in the 80s and 90s.
I wanted
70s.
He-Man, because my stepdad, like he still has toys to this day. He has them inside of a bin, well, like a little container. The things are probably worth money, but he takes it real serious, so he's never gonna sell them. But he really like praises them. But my stepdad had Iceman from X-Men, like the old action figure with the he actually is on top of his ice. You can put him on top of it.
Yeah.
He had like the old school Wolverine, He-Man. Yeah, he had like some old action figures, bro, like from back before our time. When he was a kid. And I really wanted those, the kind of toys I really wanted. And I'm like, man, I want the old school Wolverine. But Wolverine had changed by then. He was wearing the yellow, or he was just wearing like different costumes by the time I was a kid. So it was like I wasn't gonna really finding him. I probably could still find him.
Yeah.
In a comic book store. But
I probably was like the Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Oh, did I have that? Nah, I did want it, bro, because I saw some kids saw some kids get it.
Those came out in the 80s, I think.
Yeah, they were still like making them though.
Yeah, when we were kids too. But I think they first came out because I watched the show. It's called The Goldbergs, and it's set in the 80s.
Okay,
it's a really awesome show. I would suggest anybody to watch it. But yeah, like they have a lot. Like it's set in the 80s, and they like everything, like the way they dress, the toys. Like Adam, the youngest character on the show, he's like in high school, but he still plays with toys. And in one episode, like his dad was acting crazy. He was trying to break his toys.
What the heck?
And like he was playing with the rock'em sock'em thing, and he thought he broke it when the head like went up in the air, like you know.